Alright guys, we're loaded in. We're gonna get right back to this. And we're gonna keep playing this game. Hopefully I stop dying. Get full food. Still concussed. Where is the doctor? Keep trying to put away my gun. That's not how that works. Maintenance division. What is this? Body counts under this count. Jesus. Failure to start up. Medium priority. Turn on engine. Try it again. Try it again. Kick the loader. Curse injured toes. On priority. Heat processing. Jesus. Ah, that's how you put away your gun. You're supposed to hold X. Ooh. Ooh, look at all that water. Ooh, use workbench. What about my modification? Hold on. It requires 0. Do a haircut? Okay, well, what I just did was illegal. Oh my god, look at all the ammo I just got. What is this thing? Alright, well, I tried. I just want to find a doctor's. Constable. The Popo.
We had some better rations.
Nothing I can do about that.
Yo, Mr. Popo.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free. As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please.
Oh, jeez.
I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as... His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? Mm-hmm. Shot you into space. You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice Constable is a violation. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest...
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed off this guy. He just
Any
dropped me.
information regarding outstanding bounties and wanted criminals should be directed to Mr. Udom Bedford. Mr. Bedford's office is located on the Groundbreaker. Halcyon's original colony ship, now repurposed into a space station. Mr. Udom Bedford represents the board's interest. Something else like... If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found... I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are capable enough to serve in it.
Wait. No, no, no.
Something to report?
No, I'm done. I'm done. Uh, member of his family. It was a mechanic terminated for this reason. I was hoping that it would tell me where. Jesus. The doctor! 3 counts of larceny, 2 for each parts stole from me. And 1 for depriving the outpost of its official position. That's hilarious because he is the doctor.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable. Something to...
I didn't mean to do that.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
So that's a cantina, sick bay, barbershop.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering. Please don't touch anything. Your physical hygiene recapitulates more. We don't believe in free anything here. I'm Conrad. You will report to me. You will also report to me in the event of your death. Whereupon I will... Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my as broke as pie crust, friend. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a...
Jesus. They're savage to their own selves.
Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical... Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have... Much obliged.
Good. Sleep deprivation. Jesus Christ. It's money. I normally don't really care for.
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
Oh, yeah, good. 58.
You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I? Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Well, I did it. Perfect. 104. Journal. That's the one I wanted. Quests. Companion quest. Apparently Max can be a companion. Interesting. Artist resident. Supervisor. Set as active. Oh, well that's fucking nice.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
Not quite, bud.
There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring... You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
I'm here for your grace.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
What? The Great Cannery?
Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
That I can do.
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can.
That's my reward.
I tried medicating myself with Adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
Huh?
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
That doesn't make any sense. It's not how...
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
We're gonna have to be doing a lot of sneaking at first. Sneaky, sneaky.
oblige me
Really?
with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. I know that. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but
Cool. Can I steal anything from you? The feeling of bypass shunt is like a lockpick. We're hacking. We'll definitely be hacking. I should be taking these weapon parts. I need to start repairing my guns. Food is whatever. I'm getting sleepy though.
Making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you.
Ah!
Alright.
Turn those points into persuade help.
A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking. That's all I can.
Alright, so that's Ludwig Miller. We're not going there. I need to head out southeast. Oh, local region. That's cool. That's cool. So this is where I am. Oh my god, the movement is so slow. So I'm north here, but there's also I gotta go in here. There's no doctor, eh? If the doctor is all. What is back here? Literally nothing. Sick. Cantina, general store, yeah, no doctor. I want to cure my goddamn concussion. There are things. Things that would happen.
I don't have time for this.
Vending machine. I don't actually know how to let it be selling. Or hack skill 40. So you actually don't need the reputation, that's kinda cool. Can I sell? What's my weight? Weapons. See, we don't actually need this. We got this big bad boy, so let's do this. Mods, general. Yes, I'm gonna want all this. I hope it says junk. I'm sleepy and thirsty. Jesus, this is. I don't have enough mod. Right, helmet, sick. Well, there's nowhere I can sleep. Character, inventory. Sick. Bard. What are those?
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Wait, I saw stairs somewhere. Where did I see those stairs? Was it downstairs? Can't do that. Don't have health regen. Confirmed, I need that pistol. What is that on the bottom? The level 5 item. Is it because I'm... I don't know what the top crap is. Oh, is it an energy weapon? Is that why? Oh, shit. Ow! Shit, I need a heal. Man, the fall damage is so severe. I may or may not have just tried to steal their power regulator though. Journal, what do you want to do? No. Currently in the bathroom. I drink water from the tap. No. No, that's Ludwig. We need to go over here.
Sorry, I got a lot to do.
No idea.
Sorry, I got a lot to do.
Not a lot to do. Pack of smokes. Another vending machine? Ah, here. Apparently discovering vending machines. Oh, this is actually a drink. Not even alcohol. How much money do I have? Oh, I could actually go grab myself a rifle and do work. You were in charge of everything.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Common Tenderfoot.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by shit.
Ha!
Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative. Which meant... Shame, though. You... Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding... Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Space... Eugene wasn't... Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What you... When one of your workers commits a crime, in other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to... Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear.
All right.
I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones.
Jesus Christ. That's super dark and ominous. I want the armor. I need money right now, so you best believe I'm yoinking everything. Make that nice. I close the door. Yeah, 100% I'm taking Reno. Sick. Means I can sell my other pistol. Because I think this is an energy weapon. Whew, yeehaw. It's so instinctual for me to just yeet myself off the edge. What is this? Oh no, I bought it! Son of a mother of God. That was an oopsies. I just lost it. 1400. I thought I hit the right button. Oh, god damn it, I really needed that money! Wait, what about, I need onto my ship. Oh, I was just able to go upstairs apparently.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson, I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting Saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Gross.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
I like how he's a bowler hat. You know he's gangster when.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. Oh yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching. There's a power regulator in the
Nobody needs to know.
lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the Botanical District over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
So I'm gonna have to.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good Lord, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them.
That's not what I meant. I meant him a sliver.
By cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
Oh, my
I
companion.
hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
I could use the
Great.
company. Nice!
I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Skills enhanced. The increase your carrying capacity thing, the shared inventory, is super cool. I really like that.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
All right. I'm getting hungry, getting thirsty, getting tired, but we're good. We're good. We're not struggling to fight that. Look at that.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Yeah, I kind of want to see if I can get it to go the other way.
We better clear out. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. You got a minute?
Come here.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And it's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters. On account of it's his job and what all, but that... To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that.
Books are for rich folk. Confirmed.
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. It's just a night thing.
Alright, well, we got Pavardi. Does Pavardi tell? I was hoping that I could find what Pavardi gives me. Oh, there we go. Venue message. Cool. Alright. Alright, Leash. She did it. Next. Defensive. Overload. That's it. Aight. Let's go talk to the vicar. I wonder if I can sleep at the canteen or
I've
something.
always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Nope, not yet.
Ah, Miss Holcomb.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to...
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. Please.
What?
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in... I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What? Depriving them of safety from the Mar... I can see why Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always...
Do you believe the talk?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already.
Thank you, mister. Mister.
Heading back.
Wait, don't do that.
In it. No problem. I'll head over. Okay, moving out.
Okay, I see. The lack of a doctor's. Oh, I haven't discovered the other places yet. No, that's everything though, right? This is the sick bay here. Vending machine.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this estate. Music to my...
I don't know. How much money do I have? I just need a gun. Like a light assault rifle sounds amazing. Fine. What is this? No, we don't care about. We're almost done this, so this is what we're gonna do here. Get some money, buy a better gun. So is it that I'm only allowed fast traveling? Ludwig Miller is way over there. Good. Honestly, we're doing pretty good for this, so I think it's time to drop some points. Oh my god. My poor stats.
When I was little, we'd get...
Oh jeez.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to... I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. The war. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons. Just my luck. I asked for backup in the auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant when the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over. I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just
Sick.
behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted. Mechanicals got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is,
Good to know.
you ever...
Alright, cool. What actually? Critical hit damage, that sounds pretty good, but I... Oh god, it's a freaking... Volume and radius for more sneaking. Mods cannot be not within a she does, that's for sure. What about a gun?
Nice.
Let's walk back in here, that is. We're gonna wait until he leaves. So, this is all like guns and ammos and shit. And heals. Can you know let up some heals? So wait, how does one fast travel? I can't fast travel, it says? Oh, I can. I need to sleep. I'm hoping I can sleep here. Oh, I'm not even inside the ship. Sick.
Damn marauders are out of control.
Where's my shipment? It's over here.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, but apparently being a bureaucrat is a good thing.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
Oh, thanks.
Fast.
Really?
mission console is offline at this time, Captain.
Wow. If I'd been able to get out here, I so would have stripped this for parts.
Due to catastrophic power failure,
I
all doors will remain on security lockdown.
just need a place to sleep. Oh god, that ain't good. Okay, well, let's drink some water. Hold these.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Uses heavy ammo. There we go. This is my new. Don't do that. Can't take any more damage. I literally need to steal to survive, so. Sorry, everyone. Just need to sleep though, so I actually I gotta do the main mission. So I need to fight these guys pretty much now. Marty, why do you not have all? What has more damage behind it? 180. Oh god, he's also a vandal. Oh my god, there's 4 of them. Yo, fucking fight!
I'm on it! Everyone all right?
What did I just do to their head? Confirm this pistol absolutely sucks. Where is you?
Hey. Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I get... Oh.
Something you run into any... Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Yeah?
No. Don't care.
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I bet she was jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks or insects.
So I'm hungry, I'm thirsty. How? Primal Brood? Primal Hunter. Oh my god. Wham! Oh god, that was a bad decision. I made poor decisions. Oh god, okay. I need to change it to aggressive, by the way. Oh god. I'm so weak. I'm so weak. I definitely need to change her to aggressive. I thought defensive would be, oh look, we are in a fight. She will defend for me, but that is... Player enters the combat area. Where am I? Oh god. So I don't have my rifle anymore. I like how those things count as enemies.
Hey, lovely to see you about, Miss. And I'll...
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I bet she was jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks or insects.
Oh, then you only $450. That's sick. I'm getting thirsty again. Maybe I was thirsty. Yeah, I'm terrified. I didn't. You're not here. God, I love sneak mechanics in video games. A lot of people that I don't want to fight. Oh, it's a burst one. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I'm so dead. I think when I without a doubt die here, I think I'm gonna call it. It's been fun though. Pleasure as always. Peace.